Mark your calendars for a fun event happening next weekend. It's the LA or Lower Alabama Gumbo Festival at the Wharf. This morning we have Mr. Baumhauer to tell you more about it. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And I hear that you're actually good friends with my general manager, so I'm just wondering if you can put in a good word for me with him.
I will do that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Bob. Saw him this morning, and it's so good to have you here. You do so much in the community, a very busy man. You're talking about your kids. You have 4 kids, but you also do stuff like this. Is this how many years has the Gumbo Festival been going on?
Well, this is the second annual, but it started in Tuscaloosa for the LSU-Alabama game a couple of years ago as a tornado relief function. That was called the Gumbo Bowl, and we set the world record for cooking the largest pot of gumbo at the game up in Tuscaloosa, and this was kind of born from that. And John Foles, who's a good buddy of mine over in Louisiana, New Orleans, real well-known chef over there, he and I got together, and a bunch of folks around here, including Mr. Holloway from the Mobile Press Register, and we came up with this LA Gumbo Festival.
And it's going to be at the Wharf next weekend, a great venue to have. It can hold a ton of people. Right. And I'm taking a look at the schedule of events on Saturday, and it starts at 10 a.m.
Starts at 10 a.m. and we're gonna kick it off with a street party on Friday night, and anyone can come. It's no cover, and then on, like you said, 10 o'clock on Saturday, the gumbo will be going. There'll be competitors. We're going to have somewhere between 20 and 25 competitors. All of the seafood is Alabama seafood, and Alabama seafood has provided that. And it's a really neat setup where each competitor will start with the same seafood provided by Alabama seafood. Then we'll have a common table, and they can take anything off that common table they want to make their gumbo a little different. And then each competitor is allowed one secret ingredient. They can bring one secret ingredient for their version of gumbo. And we're going to have a kind of a tailgate edition here. We're going to have a big Megatron TV outside, so we can be watching all the games. And then we're going to have arts and craft, and there'll be a lot of fun. Well,
how does the festival work? Do they pay one price and then they get in to try all the gumbo? How does that work?
Complimentary. Wow. Anybody can come by. If you want to try the gumbo, then you can buy tickets, and then those tickets give you the ability to try anybody's gumbo. Yeah. Habitat for Humanity is working with us, and Christian Life. They're the 2 charities that are working with us on this, and the Wharf obviously is playing a big part. And it's just a great venue, like you said, for something like this. So we're so much fun. We're expecting a good time.
Let's pop up that information again. Here's a look at the LA Gumbo Festival, Saturday, October 4th, starting at 10 a.m., but the events go until 9 p.m. A fun day. And Bob, I see my general manager behind the camera over here, and so I think he's coming down to speak. Hey, remember that good word.
Yeah, I will. He is coming down, and I can't forget our title sponsor is Wind Creek. They've been a super partner. We couldn't do it without Wind Creek. So
perfect.
Give them a plug.
A shout out. Give them a shout out to Wind Creek. Of course, Alabama seafood. Check that out at the Gumbo Festival. Of course, we all love seafood. Bob, thank you so much for coming in.